Today I rise in opposition to House Resolution 23. Mr. Speaker, I'm disappointed that this body has chosen to take up a misguided and closed-minded proposal. This politically motivated resolution does nothing to help women in dire situations who oftentimes face this deeply personal decision alone or with no other options. What stood out to me in this resolution, Mr. Speaker, is the way the wording of, quote, preserving legal protections for the unborn and to recognize any abortion as a tragic loss. What is tragic, Mr. Speaker, is the oversimplification of this complex healthcare issue and the deep need for the majority to control women and our bodies. For years, I personally worked on advocating for women's autonomy to empower both men and women through education, access to reproductive health care, and to support healthy, wanted pregnancies throughout our great state. What is tragic, Mr. Speaker, is the unwillingness of the so-called pro-life movement to come to the table and support policies that actually reduce unwanted pregnancies and therefore abortions. Policies like prenatal health care, maternal health care, early childhood education, sexual assault prevention, contraceptives, maintaining healthy relationships. What is tragic, Mr. Speaker, is our lack of focus on lowering infant mortality, where our babies will not even reach their first year of age because due to the lack of political will in this body. What is tragic, Mr. Speaker, is that over half of our children in this state cannot read, and we're in the middle of a literacy crisis. And finally, what's tragic, Mr. Speaker, is besides this ill-conceived resolution, is how the majority sees this issue as black and white. That when we are talking about the complexity of women's lives, our families, and the real people we represent all across our district, there is nothing more simple to it. So my plea to those who support this resolution, please work with us to prevent unwanted pregnancies, reduce infant mortalities, to give our babies who are born a shot at life, and to focus our collective efforts on providing resources so that our children can read. This will make a bigger impact on bettering the lives of our mothers, our families, and their wanted children.